Alright, what's up everybody? Here we are back for more Prison Break. Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying it. It's a little, I'm going into this a little bit nervous, a little bit unsure what to expect, right? This is going to be the movie. On Netflix, it's going to be episode 23, so real quick to point that out, but I am going to be watching episodes 23 and then 24 afterwards, right? That's coming in a few days, of course, but that will combined, be, of course, the final break movie, as it is called. And the question is, of course, what is it even going to be about? Like I said, I have now seen, of course, episode 22, kind of officially marking the ending of the show. And I was obviously a little flabbergasted by it. Especially that ending sequence, the revelation that, like, Michael actually passed away was, like, crazy to me. And I feel like I still haven't 100% processed it, if that makes sense, right? And it's like, it's not necessarily that it's a surprise, of course, because we knew about his condition, and, that's kind of what they were teasing, of course, there in advance already when his nose started bleeding again, and Sarah was looking very uneasy at him, right? And it was like, oh, that's what they were doing in that moment, right? And I think I even pointed out maybe in that exact moment, like, oh, this is just to show us that, like, she herself is never going to feel at ease. Right? And then it's like we find out that a couple years down the line, they've had their kid and stuff. Mahone and Sucre and Link, of course, are still there, but Michael's gone. And, like I said, I mean, I don't want to... I feel like my problem, of course, has been with the show a little bit, that, like, sometimes I take away from the big... Or, I take away, from the big moments by going a little bit too much into conspiracy mode, right? And so I've seen at least... Well, I read about this movie already that, like, apparently it's going to kind of take place before. I have no idea what that means, though, because I feel like the last episode kind of resolved everything very well. And, of course, we got to see the fates of many of these characters, like Krantz literally being put into the electric chair, right? Teabag, of course, being locked up again. And I guess the cycle just kind of continues. And I think it's a fitting ending, honestly, for him. I think I might have expected all the time that, like, we definitely see him die. So I'm a little bit surprised, I guess, by it. But yeah, like I said, I'm content with this too, in all fairness. What was I gonna say, though? I mean, the thing is that, okay, so for this movie, I'm expecting it, therefore, to take place before, like I said. And, the ending is still gonna make sense in this and that. The movie came out literally right after this season ended, so I think it was kind of written with that in mind, right? So I'm sure it's going to be fine. But what is season 5 going to look like? With Michael literally, like, not being there, right? He can be. I assume it takes place in the future, right? Surely. I mean, they filmed it like 10 years later, too. They couldn't get away, I think, with calling it a prequel. Something like that, right? Yeah, well, then again, Better Call Saul, I guess, kind of did it too, right? Nah, that was not shot 10 years later, though. That started almost right away after Breaking Bad, so... it just ended up, eventually, like... Well, of course they did, like, many seasons, but... straying all the way off topic. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with season 5. And, like, again, I go into crazy conspiracy mode where I'm like, are they gonna make it so that Michael fucking faked his death or something? Like, what are they gonna do here? There is absolutely no... I just kind of refuse to believe that, like, Michael's not gonna be in season 5. I guess it's possible, though. I mean, again, I can only assume that, like, yeah, no, he actually, like, he died. Right? That's what happened. We didn't see him die. We kind of know how, of course, and I mean... Why would the others be under the impression that he had died if they weren't 100% sure, right? So none of that would add up at all. But like I said, guys, this is kind of what I get for always just, going full on conspiracy mode. And in all fairness, me going into conspiracy mode has paid off a couple of times, right? In this show, too. And this show, I think, is all about conspiracies. Like, the whole shit with the company from the get-go was a massive conspiracy, right? The whole... I mean, the whole reason why they put Lincoln on death row and everything, right? Like, again, that's what the show is very much about. And obviously I had my theories with Sarah also back in season 3. Even when she, when Lincoln saw a head in a box there, I'm like, could they have faked it? You know what I mean? I felt so stupid for saying it, but I wasn't wrong, right? I wasn't wrong. So, like... Yeah, I did it too with Bradley, and that's kind of the thing that I feel shitty about, I guess, right? Because I kind of, like I said, there I kind of took away from his death, and we got it confirmed afterwards, so at that point, That's where I start to feel stupid, right? But that's just the thing. If it happens off screen, I'm not gonna 100% immediately believe it, right? I mean, I believed it with Veronica straight away. We saw her get shot and bleed out, you know, as the camera like panned up or whatever. That was 100% confirmed. Yeah, it's funny, I went back to watch Kellerman's death, and that did actually kind of happen off screen, but you would think in that moment that, or well, death, right? Quote unquote. You would think in that moment for sure that he was gone. Whereas with Bradley, like I said, it's like, oh, there's water coming. There's water coming, he's standing in this, you know, tube or whatever. We don't know where it leads. Like, anything could have happened still at that point, right? Even though, realistically speaking, yeah, the chance was looking pretty damn high that he wasn't going to make it. And he didn't make it in the end. But I feel like I was a little justified in still questioning it, though. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's just kind of... I mean, I get some people being critical about that. And I get it, I guess, right? But it's like, I just like being, you know, of that mindset where I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what could be happening in the future. Instead of just reacting to what I'm seeing only and taking everything for granted. You know what I mean? So, I know I don't have to, like, apologize for it or something. I just know that, like, some people kind of, you know, they tend to take offense to it or whatever, or they want you to react a different kind of way. Well, I react the way I react, right? This is as natural as it can be, and otherwise I'd just be faking it. So, yeah, anyway, guys, episode number 23, the first half of the Final Break movie. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know if all the characters are going to be in there. Don't know if we're going to see anything of T-Bag, for example, you know, or... Yeah, what, like again, in what exact time frame that even takes place? Is it after they signed the stuff with Kellerman being there, or is it before that still? No idea, guys. So I am going to be diving in. Of course, guys, if you enjoy my reactions to Prison Break, you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description over there. We will have finished the entire show. Full-length reactions are going to be up there too if you'd like to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. And you can sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now as well. So the second part of the Final Break movie. With that being said, let's dive into the first part. So, here we go. Oh, that's Michael though. And you're not going to tell me he's in heaven.
You ready? Didn't think I'd be this nervous.
Oh, is this gonna be their, like, marriage or something? I think it just might be. So it's like, yeah, no, it's like after the ending, but before the ending. You get what I'm saying, right? Okay, fair enough. This is not the marriage whatsoever. Never mind.
Your friend Fernando tells me you could use my services today.
Or maybe it is.
I assume that's the other half of your team?
Oh, boy. Yeah. Okay, a little unconventional marriage ceremony, I guess, but I was on the nose. Thank God.
It's my understanding you'd like to keep this simple. Family and friends, we gather here to celebrate the union between Michael Schofield and Sarah Tancredi.
Where's Mahone at, though? I feel like he should be here, too. Damn, dude, I didn't even really notice the goatee on Sucre before. Oh, here we go. You are absolutely shitting me that the police is gonna break this up. How fucking symbolic. How typical.
Sorry to break up the party.
What the hell's going on?
We have an arrest warrant.
We talked to Agent Paul Kellerman in D.C. We settled this with the feds. We settled this with the feds weeks ago.
Literally. They just can't catch a fucking break, man. That's what this whole show has just been.
We're not here for you. We're here for her.
Oh.
Sarah Tancredi, you're under arrest for the murder of Christina Ham.
Oh. She kind of did, but let's keep that on the wraps.
Please, right this way.
Michael.
Second car, please.
Michael.
Back up, please.
She literally did society a favor, though. You guys have no idea. Oh, damn. We're gonna have to break Sarah out?
They're trying to break both of you. I'll draw up an order to show cause and get it before a judge immediately.
While you're at it, can you argue self-defense?
How?
She was literally standing behind her and, yeah, while Christina had a... Did you ever have a gun pointed at Michael? I think she might have.
Security camera only shows Sarah stepping up and firing at the victim.
Yep.
She worked for the company.
She was saving his life, though. Surely that counts for something.
We were all exonerated. It did not sit well with law enforcement. They can make Sarah pay for it, they will.
How much time is she looking at?
25 to life.
Oh my god. And this is why I've been saying either way, you should just get, you know, just go to some other country straight away. You should have done this literally from the end of season 1. Honestly. Like, what have you even been doing staying here? Oh, it's a women's prison. Yeah, of course.
You? Here.
I feel like a women's prison is probably going to be a bit of a boring experience, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's just going to be a bunch of bitch fights, but I don't think we're getting full-on race wars and stuff. Well, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't see any of them walking, holding somebody else's pocket and stuff. You know what I mean? Like that kind of that kind of hierarchy. I doubt we're going to see it.
I haven't been convicted of anything yet. I'm supposed to be in a jail. This is prison. Overcrowding and budget cuts fish.
She's getting called fish now. Love the throwback.
Sup, homie? You need some help?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the feminist over there, you really want to, you know, be careful of.
Look, this jail prison hybrid thing's BS. The other wing's practically empty. You can ride it out till your court date there.
Okay, she's all right. Yeah, you can already tell she's like the opposite of Bradley, unless she's got her own agenda here. Obviously, I meant the opposite of what Bellic was in season 1, right? Oh no.
You know, at first, I couldn't place your name. Tancredi.
I remembered your pretty face from the papers.
What kind of grudge would you be holding against her, though?
Half a dozen guards lost their jobs and pensions.
Oh.
And after you decided to leave a door open for your boyfriend and his 7 convict pals. And we ain't gonna let anything like that happen again.
They don't take kindly to her for that particular reason, seriously? Oh, shit. Get it, bitch.
That's right.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, maybe you want to join the feminist after all.
It looked like that welcome wagon ran over your face.
Looks that way, huh?
All right, well, you need something, you just ask for me. Everybody calls me Daddy.
She is so the female equivalent of Teabag, dude, already. She's even got the accent a little bit. Oh, wow. Well, speaking of the fucking devil.
Special delivery. I told you, the government's frozen my assets.
You telling me you can't get your hands on any cash?
Dude, Maz literally got a salami pizza on his face.
Your pathetic existence here could be ameliorated, as can my life.
One of our friends has been apprehended by the authorities. Looks like we've got a new neighbor.
Well, what you gonna do with that information, though? You can't access that. Plus, what's this about? Revenge? I guess so, huh? Just revenge on Michael.
I want her dead.
Wow. Paying for a hit on her now? Yeah, okay.
Jonathan, I'd assume that would be used for your defense.
Good money after bad, Joe. They're not gonna let me out of here, no matter how many shysters I hire.
He's literally accepted his fate. Does he know he's dying too?
Get that to our friend in the sister cells across the compound.
Your friend? Who's your friend? Was the friend the person we just saw looking over, or is the friend gonna be one of the guards, or is the friend gonna be, you know, the daddy? Oh. I should have put this together, man. Literally when we saw from behind just now already. Gretchen's in it too. I love it. This is already like well written, dude. I could have never foreseen that they were going to be able to put these characters kind of together in that same situation again. It's actually, yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense.
Excuse me. Last time someone touched her, they got a cracked kneecap.
Yeah, that's your captor though. You really want to sit with your captor?
You're much braver than I give you credit for. Either that or you're amazingly naive.
Exactly. Just go stand in the corner.
Just saying, a woman in your position might opt for some protection. Join a prison gang? I don't think so. Not a gang, you know.
Group.
A family.
Yeah.
That's her wife. And those are her kids.
Wow.
Stay the hell away from me. I'm having muscle contractions in my throat and my jaw is tightening up. It's strychnine ingestion.
What's this panic attack? Oh, fuck. Wait, you got poisoned.
If I don't get to the hospital in the next 15 minutes, I will die and my baby will die. Please.
Yeah, that too. And it's funny. Just because she's a doctor, she knows straight away what it is, what she's got.
Why don't you let her go see the doctor?
Thank you, Daddy.
This is Cowler. We had an inmate going to the infirmary.
Well, was it Gretchen who poisoned her, though, or what? Oh, actually, does this already have to do with the hit? Yeah, right? Yeah, of course it does. And Gretchen was tasked to do it.
You know the strychnine didn't get into my meatloaf all by itself.
Well, then you need to talk to the warden about it. Then how about talking to me about your face? You want to tell me how that happened?
She's a target all around.
As I'm sure you've ascertained, this isn't going to be a run-of-the-mill pregnancy.
Do I deliver in here?
No.
The day we induce, we'll secure you in an ambulance.
You better hope you're alive by that day, honestly. Well, I know you are, but you get what I'm saying.
Do I get to see my baby?
You'll have 30 minutes before we take it away.
How absolutely humane.
After the mothers come back here, the depression's almost unbearable. My advice, it's a lot less messy if you just think of yourself as a surrogate.
Yeah, no. Easier said than done, right? How the fuck can you possibly even expect that of someone?
Someone tried to poison her.
What are you talking about?
Michael, I need you to focus. Do you have any idea who might have done this? Michael?
Clock's ticking, clock's ticking. You better get that fucking new tattoo straight away, my guy.
Jesus Christ and Scooby-Doo.
Someone tried to poison Sarah today.
Mercy.
Killing an innocent woman and her unborn child would bring you some kind of peace before your execution.
Sarah is with child.
Man, he's not even trying to hide it.
You can kill me if you want to kill me. I'll trade my life for hers. But leave Sarah alone.
Don't tell me that's how he dies. That's actually possible. I never even considered the fact that, like, we're gonna see how Michael dies in this movie. That's actually what I think we're gonna see too.
Your pain would last the rest of your life. Now that's got to be appealing to whoever put out this hit.
Yep.
If I find out anything, I'll be sure to let you know.
He's right. He's literally giving you a lifelong sentence. Yeah. Again, it's all so poetic, dude. You're out of prison. You just got another new lifelong sentence. Enjoy.
I could see where this is going.
I know who you are, and I'm not going to let you turn my prison into the next Fox River.
All I'm trying to do is keep my wife alive. You do know she's pregnant.
Here he goes again. Yeah, give that man a napkin. She's probably just gonna think it's like the stress that's getting to him.
Sarah Tancredi is not getting any preferential treatment.
No, you've made yourself perfectly clear.
Wow. Okay, so she's like the opposite of Pope, I guess.
Look, we got a lawyer on the case, and he's gonna get her out, right?
There's not enough time. If she stays in that prison, someone's gonna kill her. I guess we don't have a choice.
Here we go. Here we go fucking again. Already the look in his face. Chicago, Illinois.
Alexander Mahone is the smartest, bravest, most honorable man I've ever had the pleasure of serving with.
I am not as honored as this drug-addicted murderer.
I feel like also that this testimony is going to be kind of worthless in hindsight when she ends up being together with him, right? That kind of negates, I mean, obviously she's letting personal feelings, they could see it like that, she's letting that get in the way.
All those in favor of reinstating Alexander Mahone, a special agent in the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Didn't Michael say something at the time that, like, if he had buried the body there, then they'd always be able to prove that it actually was there because it just leaves behind certain traces that can't be gotten rid of or something? So, yeah, I don't think it's more than just, you know, an allegation. Or that it's just an allegation.
We have concerns that Michael Schofield may have other plans for her.
I was wondering for a second if that's maybe why Mahone wanted to go back here. If he was like tasked by Michael. I guess that's, yeah, I don't know. It's still a possibility, but otherwise I'd just be like, Mahone, why do you even want to return here? Seriously.
Having someone to get us credible information, that would be worth something to us. Agent Wheatley is set up in Miami. He would be your contact.
There's something else.
Yeah, don't literally put him up against him again. Well, there's a free ticket, I guess, huh?
How badly you want that badge back? Give me a reason to give it to you.
What's your plan?
It's a little frustrating, dude, seeing all these characters continuing to want to go back to their old ways when I've been saying from the jump, like, get out! You know what I mean? Start a whole new life. I know it's difficult, but go to a different country, get a different job, just start over again, seriously.
Look, if you're worried about getting into trouble again, go back to Chicago, go back to your family.
Are you kidding me? After all the crap we've been through, I'm just gonna leave you here and Sarah in there? You shut up and don't bring it up again.
Yeah, it's literally a pattern, dude. Sucre's always going to be here, he's always going to be loyal.
Okay, so if we can't go through, what if we go down? Like, down into the prison, like we parachute in.
Are you kidding?
I'm serious.
That's suicide.
Nah, that sounded like a GTA type mission.
We need some more information about the prison, so let's do some recon work. It's a shopping list.
Michael's got a plan, that's good.
Hold it.
Arranging a special meet? What does she want?
You want to get yourself a little fresh air and not have to worry about getting stuck in the back. Then you could come and work with me.
I mean, in all fairness, she might not be all too bad. Like, this might work in your favor, though. At least you have, like, an option to make a friend, you know what I mean? Like, and plus somebody with status in here, so it's better to have her on your side than against you, of course.
I call you a lot of things.
Where you headed?
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld? There isn't one in Miami.
My loss.
No. Would really be your loss is getting your wife killed. Bullets fly, Michael. And if she to get hurt, that'd be on you.
Funny hearing that from the guy who put her in prison in the first place.
Dude.
It's just my job to make sure that she stays there. Those are all your little buddies.
Yeah, good point. I'm sure Michael knew, I guess, that they were going to be trailing him, though, right? That's exactly why Link and Sucre aren't here. He can't do this by himself. The fuck?
Fence line is 4 feet from the road.
Oh, that's what's happening. Okay, so Link is taking pictures of the place. They put the the eyes into the car so there's smoke coming out, so, you know, actually comes across like they're trying to fix it. And Sucre's just riding. Medfirst Clinic.
Well, you just a natural. I bet you was a hell of a surgeon.
Handing out condoms to cons don't make you no damn surgeon.
Ooh.
One day, for real! Can we go one day without your mouth? One!
Hey, they were supposed to be a couple. I guess there's a little trouble in paradise, huh?
I'm sorry. You gotta forgive my old lady. You just a little bit easy on the eyes. And,
Yeah.
she's just a jealous type.
I was gonna say, easy to get jealous that way.
Crazy type is more like it.
What? You wanna watch your tone, Agatha?
Mm.
It's rough. It's hard running a family. It's important, though, that you have one.
I have a family. I have a husband.
Oh, you got a husband? Is he here? They let him bring you in here with you when you came? Yeah, I had a husband, too. 18 years is a long time to wait.
I guess she eventually just accepted she was never going to see him again, right? Wow. Little sign of hope right there. Oh, she's gonna figure out what they're up to. She's probably gonna tell him not to, I guess, but...
Put your hands off me when I'm good and ready. What's Burroughs doing by the fence?
Gretchen saw it too. You know, this right here, Gretchen, might be why you kind of want to work with Sarah rather than against her, right? This could be in your interest too.
Please don't make me ask you again, Sarah.
Daddy's probably like, damn, she's adapting quickly.
I want you to pass along an offer to your boy. What he's paying his people to dust that Tancredi chicken bitch pop, my woman will do it for a cut rate.
Ooh.
What kind of discount are you proposing here?
Tell him, he's offering 100 grand.
50?
My girl will take 30.
30?
40.
I'll take 40. I don't want it to happen, though.
I'll tell him.
Who is your girl, though?
So you have no cash.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you over the sound of that broken record.
Changed my mind.
Yeah, well, maybe Daddy changed her mind.
Maybe she don't want you here anymore.
Sports, right? I recently have rolled up my welcome mat.
Oh, I thought you don't get to talk for her. In all fairness, seems like she's kind of, cut out to eventually be punished because she keeps getting in the way of Daddy.
Please, may I be a part of your family?
Take a walk. Take a walk.
Oh, dude.
But see, it's not that easy. It's just saying I do. See, y'all are making a commitment to a family.
What kind of initiation ritual are we talking about here?
It's something you gotta prove.
Oh.
It's a commitment to the family code.
You about to get burned, huh? I think she already, has been through that before. Yeah, it's just like, it was like with the iron or whatever, right? It's a while ago. I can't remember anymore if that happened to her or she did it to the other person, but was that Kellerman at the time? I guess so. I'm not sure anymore. Could have been with Gretchen too.
They're watching you.
We know. We got a Fed on us.
The whole department.
Sounds a lot like inside information, Alex. What'd you do? Make a deal with the feds?
They offered me my old job back if I came down here to spy on you. There's a blind spot.
Right here. If Sarah can get back to that spot, we can breach the fence.
Okay.
It's risky, Michael.
It's all we've got.
Yeah.
Wow. We get no visitations and no phone calls.
Yeah, just write her a letter, I guess. I mean, that's the thing, right? The plan can't be too elaborate. We don't have time for that. So, I guess this is just gonna be it.
It's clean. Take it to Tancredi.
So how did they word this? Obviously, the letter's contents are going to be about something else entirely. It's just going to seem like a regular update kind of letter. But you know, Michael's done something to it, something she would be able to recognize. Yeah.
To see you holding one in your hand.
That's a clue. Oh, fold this paper and it's going to reveal something else entirely.
Tomorrow, PM, 7, oiled up.
Wow. Damn, that's pretty smart, man. That is pretty smart.
Those pictures were taken from public property. That prison was paid for by the taxpayers. So all you have evidence of is an exonerated citizen standing on a public road taking pictures of a public building. It's not a crime.
Facts.
So I figured if I found a few lapses in security, pointed them out as a gesture of good faith, she might change her mind.
Is that so? You find anything?
I mean, I would find that a little hard to believe, knowing your history and stuff, but fair enough, I guess.
I don't do favors for cons.
Really? It's not what it says on the bathroom wall. As I understand it, you do favors for those who reciprocate.
Yeah, no, exactly. You gotta do a particular favor back, I guess, huh? So this is what Gretchen ordered? Yup.
Looky here.
Hands off me, I know where the hole is. Look at that. Chuck! Somebody's going down with it!
I guess you're not gonna be a problem for us for the foreseeable time in that case, huh? Bye-bye.
Just got the decision from the court. They're ordering the warden to allow supervised visitation.
Where are you going?
They're letting me see Sarah.
They're gonna be listening to every word you say. You gotta be careful about it.
Exactly, and that might actually jeopardize the plan. Maybe it's for the better we don't, although it would also be a little unbelievable that you wouldn't.
You gonna blink Morse code?
Tell you what, what's the idea?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, now he's actually seeing how rough she's got it.
I miss you so much.
No touching.
Jesus Christ, I was gonna say.
I know sometimes it's hard for me to express what I want to say, but I hope you understood what I meant to tell you.
Way to make that obvious.
You were there for me. I will be there for you.
Okay. All right, that's it.
Feel like you kind of know what that means too.
Time's up.
Yo, are you fucking giving him 5 seconds or what? Come on now. I don't get it. What was she supposed to tell him actually? Did he get what he needed? Did he get information out of this? Oh.
I was thinking a lot. And I ran a few tests.
Oh, he's all onto it, dude. They're changing the cameras. That's not going to be that blind spot anymore.
It's a good thing I found this when I did, before anyone tried to escape.
That is kind of what you said you were doing, right? Giving them good information about gaps in their security. Well,
how's she gonna climb that fence without being seen?
I'm guessing there's no telephone wire for her to climb across.
Then she's gotta go under.
Let's get some shovels.
What was that you were saying about parachutes?
let's just resort to the GTA mission after all. It's our only hope.
But we're gonna need some help from an old friend.
Oh.
You want a favor?
Oh my god.
When you and Michael sent me back to that prison, you did give me a piece of chewing gum. I mean, what kind of man would I be if I didn't quid you a pro quo?
All you gotta do is set off the fire alarm in here tomorrow night, 7:30.
The chewing gum scene was absolutely fantastic, I will say that.
You're breaking her out.
Grants has put a hit on her.
Yeah.
It's her one shot.
Who do you think's been helping him get that shit set up?
Well, you're in a pickle covered in jam, Lincoln.
We'll put $5 grand in your kick once this whole thing jumps off.
$5 grand?
That's the best we can do.
I need 6 figures.
That's all we got.
Well, like a day for you, I know somebody who does. The general's man.
T-Bag's just in between again, you know, looking to get the best deal. I can't blame him. Like, what else do you do in this situation?
You wire that money to me by 7 p.m. tomorrow, and we're in business.
Come on, you gotta give me more than that.
Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Go on, fetch.
He's got that position of power, just the way he likes it.
You should have seen the look on Michael's face when he saw me fixing that fence and installing that camera. You did a great job.
Job's over now.
Oh.
Your job won't be over until you give us enough evidence to put him back behind bars.
Oh.
But I'll let you know when I get something.
Good man.
He is actually doing this? I kind of refuse to believe that, though. Like, he was literally in the ending scene, too. You know what I mean? Episode 22. Like, Mahone wouldn't do that. You know, he's like double crossing or whatever, right? He's making it seem like he's working for them.
You're a tough girl to get alone. I know he's breaking you out. I'm coming with you. Relax.
She's literally figured that out too, damn.
There's 200 women in this prison. Could you even get out of Gen Pop? I'm coming with you. Or nobody's going.
I mean, Gretchen can definitely bring some expertise here, you know, it is kind of in your interest to work together with her, I'm pretty sure. Guess that's it for now, guys. One other half to go, I guess. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now, so I'll see you there.